Hello, greetings, my friends. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to wish you a good day and talk about a few ideas. The first one is that we're moving from a linear path to a quantum state. It's going to be far beyond the inner event that is going on. We'll transcend all of the great events of the outer world, although they'll be very powerful. For in quantum reality, it's always this and that. When in linear time, it is this or that. It's gonna we have to choose between two. When in linear, it's always everything's included. Every possibility is part of the great quantum field. And so, in the material reality, we learn to believe that matter is separated from spirit. Yet, from a spiritual point of view, we know that it is only one and all is part of the one. For everything is going to be resolved without a lot of effort. It's just about connecting to the infinite good that we have within. And so this will definitely, we want to remove the veils from our heart and to see the victory of the light will be achieved without having to use weapons. Our weapons are light and love. For there are some people on other level who are those who are military or special forces that have special mission that is part of their life. But as light workers, we are a collective within a collective, and we really have increasing a great deal. We are the ones that are the catalyst to the evolution and change of the as we unfold this unique personality of the Creator that we are. And so, for light and love has been our weapons, and very soon the outer voice will completely shift, and we will. And they're gonna be reflecting our needs to return to this inner self, this inner light, this inner power. So so I'm going to pull a few cards. I wanted to thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and for your donations. Very kind. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. I'm just offering guidance and support. And you can follow me on Instagram if you want to see where I share my paintings. The past is the judgment. For the judgment, the prime creator has already decided that this planet will ascend, and no dark forces will ever be able to stop that. They can slow it down, but they cannot. Where we are now is protection. We are protected. Trust you are protected. God has your back. Your spirit guides have your back, and so you're protecting your frequency. It's about protecting our frequency, and we're gonna come into this accomplishment. The accomplishment is gonna be so natural. It's not like will require a lot of effort. It took a lot of struggle and a lot of suffering and pain to get there, but at the end, it's like it's just done. It is just happening. What we're working on now is compassion to cultivate that love, to be good, to do good, to be in kindness, to be in happiness, to be in joy, to utilize our hands for healing, to show the example, to maintain the frequency, the more our compassion and love grows, the more our wisdom and lucidity and courage will expand as well. And we're going to be moving into action, and the result is like action. Because unless we are in ascended states, then no action is necessarily except the service we are called to do. We need some actions, but still the first action is to achieve the stillness. And from the stillness, there is inner and outer actions that will be generated. For evolution is a natural process, and we cannot fail. It is like once we choose to evolve, we cannot go back. It's like for the mind is a filter, but it does not know the whole picture. So we want to clear up the heart and clear up the veils from the heart to receive the information from the higher mind. Also, I would say that a lot of people that are holding on to spiritual, to religious beliefs will be greatly handicapped in this time. And if they're really too holding on, for we have to move forwards. We have to move forward. We have to. There is this inner truth that is beyond anything. We have to reinvent ourselves every day, like children, and stop claiming problems as our own. Just the solution will find themselves if we let go of the problem for a little while, like miraculously. And so. For meditation, also same thing with meditation. Do not be rigid in practices. It's just about resting, be at peace within yourself, and to connect with nature. The connection to nature will accelerate the process of the invisible goodness of nature. Will accelerate the process of healing. So meditation is just about resting in peace and silence. It is learning to do that, to be in the alpha state of being, to be well connected at all time to your inner self. For meditation, it's very useful at the beginning. Then after that, you're always in a meditative state, even when you're in action. For the stillness has to be combined with motions, inner and outer, to have the harmonious connection between the inner and outer self, and this recreation of ourself every day has to become a natural process. For nobody's perfect, everybody's making mistakes. We have the power to change our mind, to change every day, to adapt, to evolve, to grow, to become, to not be rigid in relationship to what we're holding on from the past, whether it is religious dogmas or whatever. For that does not mean once we find this inner alignment, we want to find this inner alignment. For in materiality, the ego has always learned to see God as something separate. We beg God for something that He refuses us because we don't receive, because we're not in a position of alignment to what we ask. When in truth, if we connect internally, this inner God, the soul knows that it's eternally connected to God, and then from there it aligns us with the great gods of religions as well, to the spiritual path. Whatever path we're in, we will align the inner self will align to the perfect outer path and the higher spiritual spirits, and so it is important to be free of guilt and free of fear, and to move beyond life and death, to know that there is only eternal life, and for love shall set us free. But we have to look within to see the light. Kind of going in circle, wanted to escape. We'll stop going in circle. We'll remove it from the deck. And so for the inner balance has been achieved, the masculine and feminine, the mental and the emotional. And it is important that with the beloved Horus, great master Horus, who reminded us to remember those lives on Lemuria. There was this very old civilization. We lived there. We were on 12th dimensional being. We were not in physicality so much. And then there was a war between Atlantis and Lemuria. The Lemurians retreated into the inner earth, the Agarthan, known as the Agarthan now. But we all had past life there when we had tremendous knowledge and power and alignment on the vertical axis. So this is about remembering that. Also understanding that every thoughts and feelings are adding to the melt of energy, are assisting the whole of humanity and the collective frequency. Just becoming more aware of who we are. We are a collective within the collective, and so. Because this inner process will be far bigger than any other process, so it is really important, and we're going to be able to unify culture. For I have a big project that I'm being preparing for a long time, but I feel it's close to manifesting. It's going to be about overlapping cultures, rather than culture to be in competition because of beliefs, to be or in conflict, to find what has value in each culture. Will complement each other so that we can create a global culture. It is going to be important. It's going to be a step-by-step process. The highest wisdom is happy, to see happiness everywhere, to plant the seeds of happiness and joy everywhere, to see that all is perfect as it is. It will unfold naturally. What we need to understand is the message in the bottle, to continue to inform the universe of what you need, your guide of what you need, so they can help you to assist you in making your life a better place, making your life and also looking at seeing the signs and the messengers of life, for there are signs everywhere. What we need to do is the tribe, to connect to those people that resonate with us, that sing the same way, to unify, to start to work collectively. For in the tribe, our soul tribe, and the outcome is into the sea. We're going to be able to jump into the sea, to go back to source, to really go for it, to make those quantum leaps that are necessary. For there's a great spring cleaning that is going on, and the Galactic they were trying to broom all the dust and all things, because there was this veil, this electromagnetic veil, that dust that was spent by the negative forces in the universe, and they were feeding on that. For when they feed, the Archon is the one who gets the big pot, and then there was like good commissions to the demons, and then the higher reptilians, and then the lower reptilians get a little share, and then there is the crumbs goes to the minions of the earth, like the power players in the human form. But all of that is like the broom wasn't enough, the technology that they had, so they brought this Karcher, this like very powerful new technology to erase or to eliminate all that. So it's all gonna be very quick. It's all happening, but do not wait for the other events to connect to your spiritual, to your God self. And so this is about what I wanted to say. I hope you find this message interesting, meaningful, that you can use it. For it's like every day we have to support each other. It's like support the joy, support the freedom, the creativity. We want to return to a good life, and it is essential. To the quality of life is very important. And sometimes we feel like we're wasting a lot of time, but do not regret or find guilt because the waste of the time. It's like life will find a way to make it up. We'll be able to catch up. The card of the day is justice. For there's this sense of justice that will be coming, and very powerful. To be fair, to be just, and the light will be returned. The voices, all these other voices, will be made silent really soon. It's the Archangel Raguel, the dark, the controlling forces. Fight for justice and equality. Judgment in your favor. Do not give up. For there's never the plans of the light and God is very it's longer. Right? It's when you go into darkness, you can use force. You can achieve things by force. It's faster. But it's like the love and light will win at the end. Right? They've already won. It's already been cleared up there. It's just a matter of the final completion of this parameter of all the energies down here on the planet. So, but we're part of that, and just live free of guilt, free of fear. Just let love set you free, and connect to love, and share this love, and anchor this love. Connect to nature. So I'm gonna sing a song. It's going through my mind today to finish with music. It goes like this: song of Eric Clapton. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Time can bring you down, time can bend your knees, time can break your heart, have you begging please, begging please. Beyond the door, there's peace I'm sure, and I know there'll be no more tears in heaven. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Of course, we recognize each other in heaven. We won't have the same form, but we'll have the same personality. We will be transformed. And for now, we have this mission on earth. Our mission is to make this earth a heaven, a paradise. And then after all the works will be done, we'll get greater rewards after this life of enjoyment. There is really no limit. We want to already connect to this infinite good within, and to allow that to become a dominant reality. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.